Michael Eldridge, she says, where does Arn rank Smoky Mountain Wrestling compared to other territories like Jim Crockett, Mid-South, Georgia Championship Wrestling?
Jimmy went from nothing, again, it was a startup company, to a viable entity, and it had its fans, and it was successful, and it paid its bills, and all those things that small territories had to do. You know, you got to be very careful that you kept your overhead low. And Jimmy was smart because he used talented guys that were going to, you know, go out and represent your product in a positive way, and good performers. And everybody, look at those 9 guys. I mean, Tom Pritchard has trained all the WWE guys.
Yeah.
You know, name it. Over the last 15 years, if you say who has helped and trained the most talent of anybody, it's Tom Pritchard.
Dr. Tom, yeah.
Hell yeah. So Cornette's a smart guy. When, you know, and he was answering to his money man, and he always had an answer that made sense. You know, if business was down, what was the reason? If business was up, what was the reason? And, you know, running a small territory, I wish we had 5 more of them today.
I'm with you. Hey, and once again, you get to work with one of your best friends and Bobby Eaton down there, too.
Yeah. You could never replace that or put a price on it.
Jonathan Woolridge is interested to know if you think the WCW and SMW relationship could have been beneficial long-term if Cornette and the powers that be in WCW could have gotten along. Do you think you could have seen some fun symmetry or at least a partnership or something there?
Yeah, but I think that they would look at that as a step backwards. I think that the reason they bought Jim Crockett when they did, it was still a big, viable company on a major scale, and could point to any number of superstars that they had working, you know, for their company. Cornette was much smaller scale.
Right, so they were like, we're going to do our thing. That's just kind of...
We're going to create a product that's different, right. You know, and that's where we got all those, you know, the Vader and Sting vignette and all that stuff, you know. They wanted to do things their way, and they're a huge company with a lot of money backing them and a huge reputation, so they could call their own shots.